So I never had a plan to do a video, but something triggered a memory. Um, so as you can see, I'm back. We're at the hospital. We're celebrating Nurses Week, and we're doing a Mexico Day. I guess Mexico Day. We have um, the beautiful colors in the background, but they have this cookie platter here, and I look down, and it has all kinds of different flavors and everything, and I go, I remember this platter. It's at like the local grocery store here. And then I realized, oh, it was the same cookie platter that was at my father daughter's dance. That was a few weeks ago. And it just triggered those amazing memories that. So if you know my backstory, my wife and I, we wanted to have a large family. So we wound up having five. And I would, after every time we had a child, I'd be like, okay, it's up to you to have another one because you have to go through the 9 months and then the months later of breastfeeding and going through the recovery, everything. So it was up to Lori, let's go one child at a time. And we got to four and they were all boys. And I was like, I'm good. I'm good. And then something happened. There was one night it was Lori and my wedding anniversary was coming up. I think it was like our eighth. And I was looking through memories, actually on Facebook. Lori posts um, a lot of pictures. And there was a picture, family picture of the four boys, Lori and me. And there was like someone was missing. And it was like, what? It's like someone's missing. And it was going through my head all night. Remember, I work night shift. So I came home that morning and Lori looks up, points up at the picture on the wall, same picture. And she says, some reason last night I was looking at that picture and it's like someone's missing. And I went, are you kidding me? And she goes, why? I go, when did you come to that conclusion? She said 9 or 10 o'clock last night. I go, that is exactly the time that thought came through my mind. I shook my head and we realized, all right, I guess we're going for child five. And then we had our daughter. Hey, Gracie. So, but so there's a song Taylor Swift does. It's the last song off her Reputation album. And if you know anything about that album, she was going through a lot of turmoil in her life. So the beginning of the album's very like in your face and angry, and I've had enough of this. And then in about the middle to the end, she comes to the conclusion that the haters don't really matter. It's the people that love you and you love them back. They're the people that really matter. And she does a song called New Year's Day. It's the last song on the album. And on the bridge, she says, hold on to the memories. They will hold on to you. And that's one of my favorite songs. And I remember singing that to Evan all the time. And the weird thing is, speaking of Evan, of course, I have his shirt with me, if I can unfold it. And there it is. Ah. So, since Evan has passed, I'm really aware of the things that are going on in my life, like the great memories and the great moments. And so the last few months have been amazing. So Lori and I celebrated our 15th year in April, 15 years married. And if you know our history, so I was going through a divorce and I was really seriously contemplating, I was very depressed, contemplating suicide. And I had just picked up Evan as a second job. I worked at the hospital and I was taking care of Evan on Mondays. And I was so depressed. And I'm sitting there with Evan and I look over at him and he's smiling. And I couldn't believe a man that was going through so much more than me could smile. And it put things in perspective. So my divorce, my oldest, his name is Anderson. He's actually my from my first marriage. And if I would have killed myself, I would have never even met my oldest child. So he went to the prom just recently, and he's a junior, almost a senior. Unbelievable. And like I said, 15 years marriage. And then Luke. So he does down in Southern Maine. He does this. Goes to the Maine Warrior Gym, and he loves it. It's a Ninja Warrior training. And I don't know if you've ever climbed a cargo net. Climbing a cargo net is physically hard, but they ask you to come over the top. Well, if you've ever done that, it's scary. Um, I've only done it a couple times because strong fear of falling, and he wound up doing it the other day, and it's amazing, amazing. Jonathan, actually, this very night he's doing his concert. He loves percussion, and he loves playing the xylophone. And you know what? He's really talented. So I got to pass that on to him. Matthew, oh, this morning, he loves garbage trucks and garbage men and anything to do with garbage. He knows the sizes and the bags and all that stuff and how the trucks run. This morning I got home from work and we got in the car and we followed the garbage man around, the garbage truck. We got to do that about 20, 30 minutes right before school. And they know Matthew so well. They love him. And just having those memories. And then Gracie doing that father-daughter stance to a child that almost didn't happen. Unbelievable. So it's just a thought. So I ask you to remember the people. Don't focus so much on the haters. We are such a social media community now, this modern social media. And there's some amazing people that love you and care about you, but there's some people that are out there just to be hurtful and hateful. And basically, I'm going to be vulgar, but screw them. You know? They don't even know you. Like, they have no right to do what they do. And you know what? Forget them. Remember the people that love you and care about you. And I ask you to hold on to the memories. They will hold on to you. Thanks for watching.